The Top 10 Immature Traits of Donald Trump. Donald Trump once confessed that he's basically the same person he was in first grade. In this list, we'll examine Donald Trump's maturity, whether he's mature enough to command the most powerful nation in the world, or for any job really. Here are the top 10 most immature traits of Donald Trump. Number 10. Narcissism. Apart from hawking Trump-branded products from cologne to steaks to bottled water, Trump brags that no one knows more than him about technology, the environment, banks, golf, trade, and lots more. He routinely brags that he was once Michigan's Man of the Year, which isn't a thing. He's even bragged about how humble he is. Number 9. Tantrums and bullying. Remember when Trump tried to buy Greenland from Denmark? They said no, so Trump canceled a planned visit to Denmark and his meetings with the Prime Minister. He showed off his bullying skills by creepily looming at Hillary Clinton in a 2016 debate, shoving the president of Montenegro at a NATO meeting, loudly berating Mike Pence for insufficient loyalty on January 6, and, per Cassidy Hutchinson, attacking a Secret Service agent who wouldn't take him to join the riot at the Capitol. Number 8. Fourth grade communication skills. A 2018 study of Trump's unprepared remarks found that he speaks at the level of a fourth grader. Some classic Trump quotes include, quote, "I know words. I have the best words," end quote. Quote, "I know windmills very much," end quote. And, quote, "We're going to win bigly," end quote. Free advice, Donald. If you're going to pretend you coined the word fake, at least learn how to spell the word tap. Number 7. Nonsensical beliefs. We've done a whole top 20 list of the craziest things Donald Trump says he believes. He thinks that the sound from windmills causes cancer, that the F-35 is invisible, and that the government bans water from sinks and dishwashers. In the summer of 2024, Trump said that the large crowds at Kamala Harris rallies were fake and generated by artificial intelligence. Maybe this guy should not be controlling the nuclear arsenal. Number 6. Lack of ethics or empathy. We've done a top 10 video on the avalanche of laws Donald Trump is accused of breaking, from financial fraud to sexual assault. We've also done a top 10 video on Trump's support for political violence, from praising a man for assaulting a journalist to mocking Paul Pelosi after his near murder. Trump's own former chief of staff John Kelly put it best, quote, "What can I add that's not already been said? A person that thinks those who defend their country in uniform are all suckers because there's nothing in it for them. A person that did not want to be seen in the presence of military amputees because it doesn't look good for me. A person who demonstrated open contempt for a Gold Star family, for all Gold Star families on TV during the 2016 campaign, and rants that our most precious heroes who gave their lives in America's defense are losers and wouldn't visit their graves in France. There is nothing more that can be said. God help us." End quote. Number 5. Never accepting responsibility. In 2017, when he couldn't get his health care and tax plans through a Republican Congress, Trump said, quote, "I'm not going to blame myself. They're not getting the job done," end quote. When a Navy SEAL died in a special ops raid in Yemen, Trump blamed the generals because it, quote, "started before I even got here," end quote. And in 2018, when a Florida man sent bombs to liberals in the wake of Trump's constant violent rhetoric, Trump said, quote, "There's no blame. There's no anything. They were supporters of others," end quote. Can you remember a time when Trump ever took responsibility for anything? Number 4. Lack of judgment. Just some of Trump's craziest first-term policy proposals included nuking hurricanes, shooting migrant families crossing the border, and directing cattle to climb ladders over the border wall to avoid installing gates. After he recommended treating COVID with an injection of household disinfectant, Lysol had to warn the public to please not do that. Number 3. Inability to admit fault. In 2019, Trump said that Hurricane Dorian would likely hit Alabama, but the National Weather Service said it would not. Rather than just admit a mistake, Trump altered a forecast map with a Sharpie and insisted that it was the original forecast. In 2024, Trump threatened to sue the New York Times for fact-checking his easily debunked claim of nearly crashing in a helicopter with former Mayor Willie Brown. And when he lost the 2016 Iowa caucuses, the 2016 general election popular vote, the 2020 election, even when he didn't win an Emmy Award for The Apprentice, he said the contests were all just rigged against him. Number 2. Laziness, vacations, and executive time. Trump made a campaign promise in 2016 that if elected, quote, "I would rarely leave the White House. I would not be a president that takes time off," end quote. And, quote, "I may never see my property again. I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to go golfing, believe me," end quote. In reality, he golfed at least 148 times over 383 vacation days at his golf clubs. When he wasn't on vacation, Axios calculated that 60% of his work schedule was filled with executive time for things like watching TV and tweeting about it, or talking to friends on the phone. Number 1. Lies, lies, lies. In 4 years as president, the Washington Post counted over 30,000 lies told by Donald Trump, an average of 21 lies per day. He lied about signing the VA choice bill. No, Obama did that. He lied about winning the 2020 election, passing the largest tax cut in history, about tariffs, about NATO contributions, about the border wall, and more. In the first 2024 presidential debate, Trump lied an average of once every 100 seconds. And in an August 2024 press conference, Trump lied 162 times in 64 minutes, more than twice per minute. In that appearance, Trump said the crowd for his January 6th speech was bigger than Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, that the Strategic National Reserve is out of oil, that Biden's dropping out of the race was unconstitutional, that electric cars weigh more than double gas-powered cars, that he never promoted locking up Hillary Clinton, and that no one died in the January 6, 2021 terrorist attack. What do you think is Donald Trump's most immature habit? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and check out the rest of our Top 10 Trump series.